Podcast.
Hi Stuart, how are you doing?
Hi Sue, how are you?
Funny old world at the minute. Must seem very odd sitting in an empty restaurant.
Yeah, it's normally got a few more people in here, but fingers crossed not too much longer.
But I've seen you on the TV. That is you in the trailer for Great British Menu, isn't it?
It is, but we can't talk about it.
Oh, well, that was a great lead-in, wasn't it?
There we go. Sorry about that.
All right.
We'll have to come back later and we'll have another conversation.
We're great fans of Great British Menu. So did you take Shropshire products with you?
So yeah, as we do in the restaurant, we definitely embrace the local ingredients. Bennett and Dunner there, some beautiful local produce, and we also naturally took a lovely bit of Netherton hardware with us.
I think you were probably the only chef who could showcase a local pan, though.
I can't give too much detail just now, but you will see it fits the narrative perfectly. So amazing.
Okay, it must have been quite a rarefied atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a big production. I perhaps underestimated it a little bit, but great to be part of it.
Fantastic. Cast your mind back, and can you remember the first thing you ever cooked?
When I was I think it was 14, I was working in a butcher shop, and we used to make the pork pies. And I just remember that every Saturday morning, my job was to, on the old metal, the big press, the big pie press, was to make those. And I remember it was brilliant. And as soon as I came out of the oven, there'd be a queue out of the butcher's door. And yeah, wonderful memories.
What was the last thing you cooked? Was it as exotic as what you did for Great British Menu?
Dinner last night was nice, but I'm not sure it was scored particularly highly. Yeah, we had some simple fish and some grains. We try to eat a little bit healthy at home. And of course, professionally, the last thing was literally the last dessert that we served, which was, back in the winter. So it's the chestnut parfait with the quince, chocolate soil on there. So yeah, seems like a lifetime ago.
I was only looking at that on Instagram this morning. Was it a biscuit on the top in the shape?
Yeah, that's right. A little detail, yeah.
Oh, fabulous. But of course, the restaurant's closed. Pandemic has been a nightmare for the hospitality industry. And I know that Docket 33 has been doing Docket at home. How much did you have to change the menu? Did you have to adapt to doing food in a box?
Yeah, it's, all in all, it's been great fun. It's equally been the saviour of the restaurant. And it was important to us that we continue to work with the local suppliers as well, because a lot of the national suppliers shut down, they reduced the workforce and whatnot. So as much as it was about us sustaining our business, all the local producers and that we were just talking about, it was equally important to keep that supply chain moving, because it's not just about the restaurant, it's about the whole chain, right? And then in terms of getting the food to the guests, our main thing was the quality. So to give you an example, we would do a brined fish, but it would be served to you raw, but brined. And all you would have to do is, when you get it home, is drop it in the oven for 8 or 9 minutes, take it out of the oven, and you'd have a perfectly seasoned and perfectly cooked piece of fish. What we didn't want was kind of like cook it, chill it, someone gets it home, chucks it in a microwave, overcooks it. So trying to get that restaurant as close to restaurant quality as we could was the absolute, focus. And I think for the most part, we've achieved that. It's been great fun. Definitely think slightly different. Certainly with desserts has been a bit more challenging to find containers that are the right size, and scaling recipes and stuff has been good. Good fun, great education, and the feedback and support has just been exceptional.
And will you continue doing it?
We will. What we found is there's definitely a market for young professionals who have got younger kids. They've got to be in bed by 7, 8 o'clock. And once you come out for dinner and a bottle of wine, and then you add the cost of a babysitter, it becomes an expensive evening. Equally, there's slightly older folk who don't necessarily want to come out and dine in a restaurant every week, but they've had Docket at home every single week. So we found these two lovely little pockets within the market that is brilliant, and they're enjoying it as much as we are. So we had a guest turn up last week. He was in his tuxedo, she was in a dinner gown, because they treat it as date night, and it's just wonderful.
Sadly, we're at the opposite end of the counties. Are you doing collections or local deliveries?
Collection only from the restaurant. it's one of the great things to come out of lockdown. It will change the way people dine, hopefully going forward. I think it's opened this door that would never have been accepted, and it's wonderful.
All that aside, you must be looking forward to the restaurant opening again.
Yeah, it's it's hard to imagine, really. It's been nearly 12 months. Of course, we had that little bit at the end of last year, but it seemed to come and go very quickly. I remember planning the kind of spring menu for last year, and it never really quite happened. And here we are nearly 12 months later. So yeah, really looking forward to getting some guests back in. I'm feeling quite energized and looking forward to getting going.
And you're taking bookings?
We are. The bookings are available through the website. And yeah, we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday evenings. So yeah, but the bookings are filling up, which is great. It shows people are looking forward to coming out.
Oh, well, they're looking forward to some good food. That's what it is.
Indeed. Yeah.
Right. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure and a joy talking to you, Stuart. It's lovely to see somebody faced with challenges the size of which you could never have imagined and coming out the other side smiling. And I can't wait to see you on Great British Menu and come back and talk to you some more about that.
Indeed. Well, thank you so much. It's great to talk to you, and keep up the good work.
Okay, we'll do our best and we'll speak to you soon.
Take care.
Podcast.